G'day everybody, it's Matt Dawn from Lawnporn. Welcome to Lawnporn Live, a live stream about lawns and how to get a good one. This is winter 2020 episode 3 of the Lawnporn Live series. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hey, sorry about switching streams a few times. I could not get my program to connect to the YouTube, but hopefully you are hearing me and seeing me now. And look, I hope you had a great week and great weekend and everything's groovy. Now, seeing as I'm right here right now, I will put straight away before I forget the chat up and make sure that that's all working. And looks like we've got some people there. I'm just going to check that it's all there, all working. Matt, thank you, Fat. Oh yes, I tell you what, it's been a bit nuts here at the desk here at Lawnporn HQ. Just working my butt off basically to get everything up and running tonight. And look, I've got a bit of a special show for you. We'll go over the tips video that I did popped out yesterday, and we'll have a quick chat about those. We'll do some question and answering stuff. We'll have a preview at what's happening for next week's lawn porn video, and then we'll announce the prize winner of the Facebook promo that I did, I think it was yesterday, and then we'll have some, I don't know, some trivia or something like that. Anyway, how are you tonight? I'll do my quick hellos and everybody that's here. Peter Pan, thanks bloke. And I've got people messaging me on my phone, and I'm blowing out my bloody microphone. So I'm just turning all my notifications off, and so they don't bug us the whole night. And I'll be only here for about half an hour, so it won't be too much on your Sunday night, hopefully. Big M, g'day. Fat Ho, all working, Matt. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Big M. Thank you, Jason Brissett. He's a good fan. Stella Virgin, hey, how you doing, Big Daddy? I'm doing all right. I actually got here almost just on time, so it wasn't too bad. Bigsy Matty, how you going, bloke? Alex, hey, hi Joe, hi Lou, loud and clear. Excellent. James Dog, hey Matt, thank you very much. Daryl Naismith, g'day. John O'Connell, he's in here again, so thanks John for joining us again, really appreciate that. And Kate Emma Hornsby, hi Matt, how you going, Kate? And Ben Datson, my main man. he's all good. All right, so now that I'm into the mode of the show, we'll swing straight into what was my last video, and there was some tips there that I shared, and now I've lost all this screen and everything. So it's about the winter season. It's not too exciting for us warm season guys, us warm season lawn guys and girls, should I say. Let's keep it all equal. And I went about some tips. Now, mowing less, that's obvious because, you know, it's winter time, we're going into dormancy, you don't need to mow. And especially all of us lawnies can get a bit, really miss that. But, you know, use that mowing less time to service your equipment and start planning your next season. I've got a lot to do on my lawn, so I'm planning away and getting that sorted. Now, when you do mow a bit taller. You want to mow a bit taller because you want the lawn to basically be as thick as possible, a bit taller to grab that extra sun for a bit more photosynthesis, and hopefully your lawn's nice and thick, and that will act as a weed mat, blocking the sun getting to the ground and germinating weeds. If you've got some frosts, you can water them down that to break up the ice. Obviously, if it's really super cold still in the morning, you probably won't get much value out of that. You just got to wait for the temperature to go up a little bit, and hopefully it will do that, and then that's when you can water down your frosts. Yes, get the bad guys, and that's always a big one. That's, you know, everything that's that can still rob your lawn of its condition is still going. So, i.e., weeds, pests, fungal issues, all sorts of these things are still happening and active, and can happen in the wintertime while your grass is not growing. And while your grass is not growing, and these things are taking sort of, you know, at war with your lawn, so to speak, you need to look after those issues early. Really get into your pest treatments, even if you don't think you have pests. Get into it. We've got a product history. There's also another good product called Acelepryn GR, very easy to use. And look, weeds, that's always a big issue. Pre-emergent herbicides are excellent, but you know, if you're got the weeds now and you haven't used pre-emergent herbicides during autumn, you're going to be in a bit of trouble, so you have to go to post-emergent. Even if you do use pre-emergent herbicides, there's some times that you have to use post-emergence anyway because it just misses or doesn't quite work or whatever, and there's always hand pulling if there's not that many. So you've got to really tackle it via many ways. So the main thing is if you can get your lawn in a great good condition, that will choke out the weeds anyway, and you know, your weeds problems will be less. Look, fertilizing, always a big issue, and look, some people get away with not fertilizing during winter, and that's all well and good, but you know, when they come back for spring, and you know, the lawn will injure a bit easier in winter if they don't fertilize. Lawn still needs food even though it's not doing much. Little by little, using a slow release granular at the start of the season or sometime during the season. I thought 4 seasons today. I'm a little bit behind my program because I've been away, but that's a different story. So I have that 4 seasons or a slow release granular working in the background, and then little bit by little bit of foliar fertilizers, and we alternate between launch and charger in our program. Okay, so tip 7 was service the equipment. You can see I'm reading from the thing because I can never remember the order in it. I've already sort of talked about this, but use the downtime, and then don't stress about the lawn. Use the downtime to service your equipment, pay attention to things that you know you are on your want list, and there always is. You know, your next mower purchase, or you know, some sort of power tool, and you know, do a bit of research. You know, chill out. It'll only be a couple of months, and then the season will be up and running again. So you really want to be ready for that. Irrigation is the next thing, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in my video next week. I'm starting to plan my irrigation, and it's pretty easy. I'll let the video that I've got here, I've got a bit of a preview video, it goes for about 1.5 minutes, and that I'm going to show you. Hopefully that works. That's probably what stuffed up my program to try and get it out tonight. That's another story. Look, aerating. Aerating is, you know, if you're in winter, you can get quite a bit of compaction, and aerating will help get the air, water, and nutrients to the root zone. Sorry, I'm rushing. I'm trying to be a little bit quick. I've only got half an hour. But look, your main aerating will happen in the spring and the summer when you're taking out a bit more of a core and doing top dressing. But you know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of a pitchfork aerate during the winter, especially if it becomes a bit compacted. It'll help the lawn out. And obviously, you don't want to be doing any renovations or any big major drastic maintenance practices to your lawn, like scarifying or top dressing and blah blah blah. That will have to wait until springtime when there's some active growth. So I wanted to go through that. So we'll do some question and answering first, and before I show you the preview of what's going to be on next Saturday at 12 p.m. So I'm getting a little bit organized with my videos and my live stream. So my video will come out midday on a Saturday. You know, there's not total disasters, so keep an eye out for that. Look, you know, if you're getting value from this channel, hit like, smash subscribe, hit the bell notification. You'll get notified when I drop something. So 12 o'clock Saturdays is when my video is going to drop, which is all pre-recorded, and then Sundays 8 p.m. South Australian time is when I'll be doing the live stream, and I'll attempt to keep that down to half an hour. So the format's going to be fairly the same. It'll be you know, g'day, say hello to some people, talk about the last video very quickly, do some Q&A, present what's going to happen in next week's video, and then do any prizes things. So I'll be giving out some charges tonight, and also announcing the winner of yesterday's promotion as well. So let's get into the question and answers. Phil Moore, g'day Matt. I hope you're getting more time at home now. I am, thank you very much. It's great, and slowly but surely I'll be able to get some more posting done on the Lawnporn page soon. So, quick question: is it too late in Perth to put down bow and arrow herbicide? Bow and arrow herbicide is a post-emergent herbicide, so it's not a pre-emergent, if that's what you're thinking of. So the weeds have to be growing, actively growing, and emerged, so to speak, before you use bow and arrow. So bow and arrow will work on cooch. Check your grass type and to see whether it's suitable. I think it's I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's definitely suitable for mine. I use it on mine all the time, no issues. So it's a post-emergent herbicide, so I can use it any time. That's the quick answer. Can we do numbers, not trivia, James Dog? Well, okay, yeah, we can do numbers a bit later on. Yeah, because trivia sort of, throws everybody a bit. So yeah, I'll mix it up. Haven't done numbers for a while. Just do realise that when the numbers all come up, they all sort of stream up very, very quickly. So it's the first one that I see, whatever the number's going to be. All right, so we'll do some numbers tonight instead of trivia. No worries, James. Had a grub outbreak recently, Matt. Is it common for grubs this time of year? The grubs, yes, this time of year, they can be quite active, and they can be quite active in the spring as well. Sorry, the autumn as well. And yeah, it's probably your wintering. What is it? Your wintering adults. That's the word I'm looking for. Wintering adults that are a little bit active. Now, they don't actually eat the roots as such. It's the larvae, but they're out there having a party. Get some history down. Get some aceleprint down. Great products. Just get rid of them. The aceleprint won't hit the actual adult bugs, though. They hit the larvae, is what I believe. I had that discussion with somebody the other day, and now I can't even remember who that was. Sorry about that. Okay, another one asking for numbers. Stellar Virgin. Because he doesn't know shit. Oh, no worries, we can do that. Do you know of any pre-emergence? This is Frio's finest, and yeah, good luck to West Coast and Frio sides in the AFL. Kind of close to my heart lately. All right, the Crows did no good anyway. That's my team, but anyway, that's the way it goes. They'll come back. It'll be good. I've lost my way now. Do you know of any pre-emergence that cover oxalis? There's a I'd have to think about that one. I might get back to you on that one. Frio's finest. I'll write that down, and of course I don't have a pen. But all right. Well, I mean, I can just look it up, but I don't want to do just off the top of my head. I don't think there is. I'll get to that one. Oxalis. I'm just looking on the New Turf website, by the way. And of course, I'm not having... And the New Turf website, if you go to the technical library, and this is because I never can remember all of this stuff, unless I use it quite a lot myself. But... don't want to look at the New Turf bulletins. Mini catalogue and guides, weed identification guide, and creeping oxalis. Ronstar G, there you go, is a pre-emergent for that. So yes, there is. That's the only one, and I wouldn't have a clue how much that is. I've never used it, and I'm not sure. Yeah, how'd you go? But Ronstar G is a pre-emergent herbicide, and I got that information from the New Turf Technical Library. So if you go to newturf.com.au, that's nuturf.com.au, and on their main page, hit Technical Library, and then hit the mini catalogue and guides, and then go to Turf Weed Identification Guide, and then you can have a little bit of a look. So yes, there is. So quickly answered that. All right. Sometimes you just got to do a bit of research if you don't know the answer off the top of your head, and if you know, and I don't mind saying that I don't know everything about it. You know, I've got my strengths in some areas, and in other areas it's just, you know, I don't know the answer, so I got to look. Okay, Stephen Nikolovsky. I hope I said that right. I think I have said the name quite a bit. Thanks for the support, Stephen. I've just bought my first cylinder mower, Scott Bonner 4517. Matt, I have Buffalo. Do you recommend I get a higher cut bracket for the roller? Yeah, there's a sorry about the noise with the microphone. I keep hitting it. There's a roller kit that you can get for the front roller that will raise the front of the mower up, and instead of getting cuts around about 30, you can get cuts around about 50 mil. I think George Bonmod's Scott Bonner fabrication parts. Go to the Scott Bonner Restorations group. It's a group, isn't it? Yeah, group on Facebook, and ask around. I think George Bonmods does them, and I think there's some others too. So I've never bought one of those parts, but I can say if George Bonmods does one, well, it'll be good quality, because I've got a roller from him previously for my Scotty 33, and yeah, beautiful product. So and you know, he gets great reviews about everything. So okay, so next question. Stella Virgin, all good, Matt, just hit dislike and unsubscribe. Oh no. Anyway, Brady, I'm planning on turfing my front yard with Tiff Tough lawn. That's nice. My base is sandy. I think I've got 300 square meters. Do I really need to buy and loam, or can I get away without it? You can get away pretty much without it, but you will need to realise that the sandy base will drain quicker, and the nutrients will drain away quicker. So you'll need more nutrients, more water. Use some soil wetters. Tiff Tough will adapt to the conditions quite well. At my old place at Port Augusta, that was a very, very sandy base, and I only chucked down a small amount of loam just to sort of level it up. So ended up being about 50 mil thick. So I would try and just at least put some loam in there, because that'll give you some organics and just a bit more chunk for the roots to grow into. But you know, it does come down to pH, and admittedly, it's something I've never checked on my lawn. I simply using sandy loams from suppliers. It seems to do me quite well. You know, I will get into that side of things soon. So. Okay, all right. Said the name right. That's good, Stephen. Cool. All right. So, okay. Stella was only joking. Oh, that's good. All right. Giveaway, James Dog. Yes, it will be happening soon. Next Saturday, I will be releasing a video. This is a little bit of a teaser for it, and I'm hoping this works. This will be a little bit of a teaser for it, and get this going. Hopefully it works properly. If it doesn't, then I'll just come back, but it'll be what I'm going to be doing is I've started planning my irrigation, so it's just a quick little video about that, and I'll talk about that very, very briefly and quickly after it, so like 30 seconds or something, and then we'll get into the giveaways. All right, how long have I been yappering? 19 minutes. Well, I'm cruising through the show. Good. Okay, all right. Fingers crossed that this works. G'day lawnies, I'm going to be talking about planning for your irrigation. Let's fix this terrible lawn. Get your lawn on. Okay, so you need to measure up your area, and you also need to know where your water source is, and you need to know the flow pressure of your water source. All you need for this job is some measuring stuff, a pen and paper to make a mud map, a bucket for a flow test. Not going to make this video a suck eggs video about how to measure up an area. You know how to do that. Just make sure that you're very methodical about what you're doing. Take your time, re-measure things if you have to, and also take into account things like slopes in your area and any sort of irregularities in your area that might be issue. I've got myself a little drone. What I'm going to do is, after I've done my measurements, I'm going to get my drone up into the sky and take a sky shot of the area and then superimpose my measurements on that photo. That's getting a little bit fancy. As long as you give your irrigation shop or whoever you're going through a mud map of your area with the measurements down, you should be able to get by. Reese Irrigation, they can also, with quite a lot of properties in Australia, check like your Google Earth and check the dimensions of your yard that way as well. Well, I hope that came through for you okay. I had no sound this end, so I was just waiting for that to end, and I wasn't quite too sure if it was going to end. So very, very quickly, next week I'll be discoing that front bit at the corner. I've had a few people sort of say to me, no, keep it and put plants in it, but just to me it just seems to take away from the area. It's a little bit hard to explain, but from the street, if you're walking along and you're sort of like looking at it, you don't really see the lawn, you just see that garden mostly, and I think it would look pretty nifty with lawn all the way around. You may or may not disagree with me, but it will certainly be a bit of fun. So I'm looking forward to really getting into that lawn. All right, let's go straight into the promo. I've got to give away a bottle of charger. Now I've lost my page, so that's fantastic. Where did that go? Just one moment. So I have to log back into Facebook on the other computer. I had this all, but that's right, I went searching for new turf, didn't I? Alright, so I'm getting to the posts, changing most relevant to all comments. And I'll flick all comments, and what I'll do is without looking at it, I'm going to flick with this mouse down, and then whatever name I see at the bottom, and if they say "Hey Charger" with the tagging, couldn't think of the word, I'll announce them as the winner. So I'm flicking, and I'll flick back one, flick back sort of half one. And I've got a Matty Buchan, B-U-C-H-A-N, Matty Buchan, Buchan, or I'm not sure exactly how it says, but he has said, "Hey Charger," and he's tagged a couple of people actually, so there's nothing wrong against that. Mitchell Pont and Aaron Pickford. So Matty Buchan or Buchan, I'm not sure exactly if I'm saying that right. You have won a bottle of charger. I'll just reply to that quickly on Facebook. You have won, and I'll just say PM me or email me, and then that's one's done. So that is rock and roll for Matty Buchan or Buchan, and let's play some numbers. So I'll get the chat up. Although it's the chat that I see, which is a little bit different to what you see, and hopefully we can get that going. All right. Now, if you do win tonight, and you get in contact with me and everything like that, if you've already got a bottle of charger or you want something different, just let us know. We can swap it within reason. And whatnot. So I had a few people ask for different things when they got in contact with me last week. All right, so we're doing numbers. Okay, I need to get a pen So what I might do, get a pen and a paper, and come back here. But to entertain you, I'm going to bore you to death. Okay, with that preview of that video again, because yeah, I haven't got anything with me, so I've got to go get it. All right, I'll see you in a minute 30. G'day lawnies, I'm going to be talking about planning for your irrigation. Let's fix this terrible lawn. Get your lawn on. Okay, so you need to measure up your area, and you also need to know where your water source is, and you need to know the flow pressure of your water source. All you need for this job is some measuring stuff, a pen and paper to make a mud map, a bucket for a flow test. I'm not going to make this video a suck eggs video about how to measure up an area. You know how to do that. Just make sure that you're very methodical about what you're doing. Take your time, re-measure things if you have to, and also take into account things like slopes in your area and any sort of irregularities in your area that might be issue. I've got myself a little drone. What I'm going to do is, after I've done my measurements, I'm going to get my drone up into the sky and take a sky shot of the area and then superimpose my measurements on that photo. That's getting a little bit fancy. As long as you give your irrigation shop or whoever you're going through a mud map of your area with the measurements down, you should be able to get by. Reese Irrigation, they can also, with quite a lot of properties in Australia, check like your Google Earth and check the dimensions of your yard that way as well. Okay, super sorry about that. That I put you through that again. Okay, I've got my pen and paper now. It's just been a crazy day, I swear. All right, number between 1 and 100 go. It's the first one that I see. I will have a look at my stream, and people have already been putting numbers down, but it's number between 1 and 100. How's everyone going? ADE, Turf and Equipment Proprietary Limited here. Hey, speaking of ADE Turf, they have got the new Allet range. They've got their first order. I saw that on the socials. So the Allet Kensington and the battery one, and they've got cartridges. 42 is very close, is what I'll say. 48's fairly close as well. But 42 is very close. So 45 is close as well. This is for a bottle of Charger, everybody, and everybody's smashing it. Look at that. Still haven't seen it yet, and I'll let you know when I do. Oh, 42 is very close. 44 is very close. I'm looking. Oh man, now it's going quick. It's the first one that I see. 34 is the wrong way round. Oh, how am I supposed to read that? 43, I think it was Stephen Nikolowski. And I'll have to go back and see if I was right there. All right, okay, I'll let you to stop. This is the thing with numbers. Everybody smashes numbers, and wow, it's overwhelming. How many people we got here? About 37, I think. There might be a few more here than that. All right, I'm going to go back up, and if I've hurt anybody's feelings, it's the first one I see. It was going so quick. I will double check this, because I could have accidentally not got it right. Looking. Oh, only goes up so far, and then I can't check it. All right. Let me have a look here. I'm looking for Stephen Nikolowski, and I think I saw him say it. I've got a Jason Brissett said it. So, bottle of Charger for Jason Brissett. The next one's an Aaron Johnson. Bottler Charger. And Stephen Nikolowski, Bottler Charger. I'll call those three simply because, I called Stephen. I can't seem to find it, but I'll honour it by calling it. And Jason Brissett and Aaron Johnson were the other ones. Look, seeing as ADE Turf here at the moment, saying g'day and g'day ADE Turf. The Allets gear is really exciting. I had a bit of a go with the Allets C24 just at the start of this COVID pandemic stuff. I was going to have it for a little bit longer, but with me moving and everything into the house and the way it worked out, I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway, simply because I was doing patrols and that up north, and I couldn't really do much lawn stuff. I got it back to him as soon as I got it. I used it, and geez, it was brilliant. It was great fun at the old place. Even though I wasn't living there, I still was looking after the lawn until the new tenant came, and they came pretty soon after that. Anyway, but got the mower back. It's just really impressive. So seeing the Allett stuff come to the country, look, really good to see. And I met the boys a few months before that. I think we quickly got down to that's Irrigation or our products. Wimmer Aquatrail is the place to go. But getting back to ADE Turf, met the boys down there, and look, just the spare parts of what they had stock is amazing. So they've got these Allets and they've got all the spare parts ready to go for them as well. So service is really what they're into. If you're looking at the Allet, go to the adeturf.com.au website and check that out. All right, we'll do another draw for Charger. So Stephen Nikolowski, Jason Brissett and Aaron Johnson, email me, matt@lawnpornonline.com to organise your prize. And if you want something different from Charger, just let us know. But we need your physical address, correct name, and a telephone number always helps if we've got some troubles with deliveries. But all good. Okay, well we'll do another numbers one. Okay. What should I do? All right. A number between 200 and 300. Go for it. I will have to go down. There we go. Number between 200 and 300. And got it down. Number between 200 and 300. This is for a bottle of Charger. Oh, and by the way, I'll cover it up. That was the number there. Wrote it down. All right, I'm a little bit over my half hour. Sorry. Number 245 is close. 245 is close. 246 is even closer. Caleb Johns, 250. And there it is. Sorry, I should have shown it before with the last one. Caleb Johns. I saw that one straight away. Dead bang in the middle. Caleb Johns. And Caleb, I got something very special for you. As soon as I saw that, and look, I'll do 2 more charges in a minute. But Caleb actually won. He's Cadena way. Thanks for the support, man. He won last week, so he's a winner again. And he asked me for a shirt, and I said I didn't have any. Guess what? Guess what I found? I'll be back in a sec. Okay, Caleb. This is limited stock. I only had a few of these made, and these were for business purposes, but this is a Lawnporn shirt. And if I remember rightly, you wanted an extra large, and I do have one, and that's an extra large, and that's like what I'm wearing now. It's the little yeah, it's something that I've never really put online before, so you can't actually buy them, but it's just a short sleeve polo with our little logo on it, and yeah, I hope you like that one. So you know, just you know, from the people that are watching probably thinking, oh, he's won again and he's got a shirt and he's organised, it's rigged. No, it's not. Caleb was right on the money there for the number. So I'll do another number between 400 and 500, and write that down. And this is for a bottle of charger, so, and we'll make this the last one. So a number between 400 and 500. Go your hardest. It's the first one I see. Oh, jeez. Warwick just smashed it in the middle. 250, 250, 250, 250. All right. Number between 400 and 500. I'm not going to give any clues. I wanted to say a clue about James. Maybe that's a clue. I'm looking for the number. Oh, geez, wow. Everybody's smashing it. Okay, it's between 420 and 430. I'll say that. Oh, there's so many numbers, and that came up here, and wow. 428's close. Oh my god. I think I'll do trivia again next time. This is gonna give me a fit practically. I'm trying to keep up. It's like, oh, I'm sure that like there's plenty of people that have smashed the number and I've missed it. It is just going 420. Oh my god. I cannot keep 425. Bigsy Matty, I think that was. Alright. Okay, if you could kindly stop. Oh my god, wow. This has just gone so quick. Did I see that right? ADE Turf, 425. Well, yeah, I'll give you a bottle of charger if you give me a Allet. There you go. I'll review it. I've got a James Watt there. James Watt, 425. Yeah, wow. It just, yeah, smashing numbers. I might do trivia next time because it was just going so quick. There was just no way that I could see it. Bigsy Matty was actually 436. I thought he had. Look, I've called it. So Bigsy Matty, I will get you a bottle of charger or whatever you want. And I'm also going to go. I'm going to go back. There's a few people. I just feel bad. There was a James Headley as well. James Headley, Ley, with a 425. I'll just go back and see how much I can see. I got a lot of this show hide coming in between. Yeah, because I think, I don't know, it's just something that wow, 428. I am just going back, everybody. Sorry about this. Sorry it takes a long time. 28, 432, what is it again? 425 I'm looking for. I've gone back quite a bit. 423 Fat Ho. That was close. I think that was the one that I said that I saw. Brady Watson, so we'll chuck him in there as well. Bottle of charger, because he's got the right answer pretty early on. I missed it, Brady. Sorry. So, okay. So, winners tonight. Let's go. I'm glad I got my pad and paper now. Alright, I'll just go back to this screen here and just fix this up a little bit. Get back on there. Hey, thanks for joining me tonight, and joining me in for this live show, which is always a bit chaotic my end. Alright, so we've got winners tonight. So Stephen Nikolowski, Jason Brissett, Aaron Johnson, we've got a Caleb Johns, and I've got your shirt here, mate, so you'll be excited about that. A Bigsy Matty, James Watt, James Headley, and Brady Watson. Email me on matt@lawnpornonline.com. Looks like I'm going to be busy doing some emails and getting those sent out from Amgrow. So thanks for the support. And look, if you've been throughout the whole duration of the show, congratulations to you. You deserve a prize just for that, I think, because I've had a few technical issues tonight. But, I'm still learning this program and I haven't looked at it all week, coming back to it. Now I'm getting onto it, and so I am sorry that I popped the show up a few times and had to delete it because I was just not hitting start streaming in the OBS software. That was my fatal error, and I finally worked that out after about 7 goes. Look, thanks for joining me tonight. I'll be doing another live stream on 8 p.m. Sundays SA time. And my next video will be 12 p.m. on next Saturday, so look out for that one. It's all about the irrigation install that I'm going to start doing, so that will be hopefully of some interest to a lot of people. Enjoy your Sunday night. Sorry I've gone on for about 10 minutes extra, but it is what it is. Catch you later and get your lawn on.